Hi there, I'm Kerry Marsh from Call This Guy, representing the A Club Adelaide. What I want to do is try and get a grant together. The venue has since closed since last Fringe, but we had an amazing season there last year. We did over 130 shows, we had 30 artists through, we did nearly 3,000 patrons to the venue. It's an amazing diverse space. It really caters to a lot of different artists and a lot of performances that perhaps wouldn't work so well in the major commercial spaces, such as the gardens. It gives them a chance to have a decent time slot. And also things like parking, hustle and bustle. We had a lot of diverse acts in there, such as vision impaired and also hearing impaired people, Tom G's Musical for one. And the fact that they can get to these spaces quite easily and comfortably was a real bonus for those artists looking for that opportunity. So with the grant funding, I mean, basically we probably won't be able to operate the venue unless we can get grant funding up. It's really important that we fix things like the air conditioning in there, change some accessibility options, being able to get through the back way unassisted, also change some of the signage, bring things like up to speed, test the electrical systems. Plus there is no production in there at the moment, so we need to fit new rigs, lighting rigs, cabling. There's a whole bunch of stuff, and you'll see that some of the things we're looking to get through for the grant. It is a fantastic venue, as I said. It really is, I think, an amazing space in the West End. There are a lot of apartments going up there at the moment, a lot of businesses in that area that's high density, so it has great foot traffic. It has an amazing potential. It's a positive experience for all the people who go into it, whether it be artists or also the supporting audiences, and there's a potential to continue on long term. It's an amazing space. Now that LeBeau Wine Centre is no longer doing Fringe, there may be a drought or I guess a lot of pressure to find decent venues, and if we take the A Club out of it as well, there's another 40 artists that won't be able to be performing this year in that kind of space. So I think it's really important that we get some grant funding up to pop this venue back up, and it should be quite easy to do if we can cover those costs. It is really important, I think, that we've got a lot of experience in this space, but the funding will really make a difference. I mean, our experience in this space is we've done Puddles Pity Party both here and overseas, Tash York's Adulting, we've produced those shows. We discovered Ginzilla in the UK and brought her out for a John Chathway award-winning debut. We have some amazing LGBTI events on in our spaces, community events. So we know how to sell the space, we know how to conduct a venue properly, and we know how to work with artists and give them the best positive experiences they can for their Fringe and best bang for their buck, and also make it financially viable for them. So I look forward to working with you, and I hope we can get this up and running for Fringe 2020.